Yep, I'm live. If you guys hop on, let me know. Let me tag Tasha so she can start tagging everybody. Why does this sound like weird? Let's see. Who's on? Everybody say hi if you're jumping on. Why is there such a delay? Like, I'm seeing comments. I don't know who it's from, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there they are. There you go. Hey, Ross. Hey, Ross, I saw you message me. I just haven't had a chance yet to answer. Hey, Abu. Hey, Pat. Hey, Greg. Live. Hey, hi, Janet. Okay, so I'll give it like 2 seconds because I just tagged Tasha. She's going to start bringing people on. If you want, like, take the next 5 minutes and ask me anything you want, and I'll answer some of it. But maybe I just haven't had enough coffee yet today. I feel like I'm off. But yeah, we're going to go over a couple things. A lot of new updates. I know it's been a while since I've kind of gone on here and really talked about my course, and people have been asking, and student group has been closed and everything, but there's a reason for it. I've put in a lot of work and effort to literally take my course from beta to almost completely done. Even my students were like, wow, she's been busy, because I've just been loading it with stuff that I know that you guys need. So the purpose of opening and closing my group in the beginning back then was so that I could focus on my students, which I have about 40, I think we're at right now. Get the feedback from them, make sure that I'm giving you guys what you need in order to succeed. I wanted to get their successes, which we're definitely on that road, so I'm happy. And then from their input and their feedback, I was able to create and make this course 10 times better than it even was before. So if you're on, say #live. Hey Juan, I know he's been waiting to jump on this live. Don, hey Don, you're gonna well, you've already seen these announcements, but you're gonna like what's up on here. Hi Monica, who else is on? Anna, what's going on, guys? So if you want, ask me a couple things now while we wait till Tasha's able to talk about the live. I know I have a long list. I literally have to write notes of what I'm gonna go over and tell you guys about, just because there's so many updates. Kind of really excited about it, because I know it's stuff that's needed. Some of the stuff I haven't seen in other groups, so I'm really excited, and I literally took my time to make this. Actually, I should show the preview. I guess I'll share my screen at some point and show you guys. Yeah, #live, #replay. But if you're on the live, I did promise a bonus, and you're gonna like the bonus, because yeah, it's really cool and useful. Hey Robert, how's it going? Still not back in Miami yet, so all right. I don't even know how many people are on this live, honestly. It doesn't tell me. But anyways, okay. So I guess we can get started. So anyway, so as you guys know, like I was saying, what was it, a month and a half ago, I opened up my course. I did an early bird special, which I know was insanely cheap. It was $297 or something. But the purpose of doing that is because I really wanted to give maybe some people that don't always have the opportunity to, spend tons of money on courses, because we all do it, to get in there when they could. Then I launched the course after that. But then shortly after that, I closed it. And I closed it once I got to 35 students, because, like I said, I wanted to focus on them. I wanted to get the feedback from them, see what the needs are, see what's not right in the course or what can be rearranged, to really make sure I'm providing what's needed. I think I've talked to Jeff Miller about it, and Andrew, where I've been doing this for so long that I have so much information that I don't know what you guys need. I don't even know where to start sharing. So what I may think is common sense, or I'm used to, I don't know that I should really put it pen to paper, because I don't know that you guys need it. So in taking that time with the closed group, it gave me the opportunity to really sit there and say, okay, this is what everybody needs. This is what my students need. This is what everybody's going to benefit from. So let me go ahead and share my screen because I think it'll be easier to do that. Share. All right. So let's see what people are saying. Oh my God, Steph is in Melbourne. Yes, Dennis. I'm only here for like 12 more days, so let's figure out how to get together. 10 on now. Cool. When you say the student group is going to be closed, what does that mean? Not accepting new students or closing it down entirely? No, Anna, my student group was closed. That's part of the announcement today. I'm opening it back up. When I initially launched my course, I launched it as beta. It's still technically in beta, but it's pretty much almost complete to the point where people are even telling me it's way too cheap now for the amount of content that's in it. So because I've really been able to work one-on-one with my students and get them going to where I want them going with their successes, and them understanding my process and how it works as long as they do it correctly, we've gotten to that point now. And I've added so much, like triple the amount of stuff into this course that was based on the feedback from my students. So I closed the group back then so that I could accomplish this. Now that we're pretty much almost to max where this course is complete, well, course will never be complete because I'll always be updating, but complete to the point of where I don't have to, be adding so much information. You guys have it all there. Now I feel more comfortable opening the student group back up. I know everybody's been asking me, is it closed? It's still closed. It's still closed. But today it is opening back up. So that's what I meant, Anna. Dawn says, it's an awesome course. Yeah, Dawn's in it. And one of the things I'm going to announce today is I need to get her on it because it's really going to keep her accountable. Dennis, it's top value. You're amazing. You're an amazing freak of value, maximum content, and info and assets. Pretty cool. Lots of experience. Yeah, there's a lot of assets in there. And I keep adding because I'm like, they could use this and it'll make their lives easier. So really well. Let me know where the area and hanging out does. It's incredible. I'm recommending Steph's course to those that need it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so did I share my screen? No, I didn't. So let's do this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. You guys don't need to watch me. All right, so before when you guys first saw the course, it was kind of like everything was scattered into the modules, right? And I saw a huge need for my students were saying they didn't know where to start. Like there were so many modules that they're like, oh shoot, do I start here at the bottom? And everybody was starting with the Facebook client build, but it shouldn't be that way. So what I did was I took all of my modules and I put them into a 6-week program. And within those 6 weeks, you can literally get your first clients and get your agency up and running. And the reason for that is because if you're just jumping around, let me jump to the Facebook build, but if you don't have your clients, like what's the point of that? And I know people say that they need to feel comfortable in providing the product or the service before they can pitch a client. The problem with that is in order to really get comfortable or to the level that I am or other people like Jeff or Andrew or Louis are in running Facebook ads is you need practice. Practice makes perfect. So get these clients. You guys are in enough of these groups that you have the support that if something's going wrong, we will help you out. But you need to get the clients first. I think that's one of the things everybody struggles with. Let me know what you guys think about that, but it definitely, you need to go in an order. So what I did was I put the mind hacking videos first, then webinar in a weekend, client connects, and then you finally get your Facebook builds, and then the master classes, and then all these bonuses. So once I did that, my students started telling me that helps out big time because now they're not all scatterbrained. The next thing I created for them and I know I took notes because I'm going to forget. And let me show you a preview of it. Part of the problem, and I noticed this in the coaching call we did, is accountability. They don't separate time to sit there and really focus. This is the private student group, guys. I'm just looking for the image here. So they don't take the time to sit there and focus and say, okay, I'm dedicating the next hour to learn this module and then this module and so on. So what I created was an accountability bot. I haven't really seen this in any other groups. Maybe somebody else has it, but this was my best way of keeping my students accountable. And you decide when you want to start it. I think it's 7 weeks that I have set up. Let's see. And when you're ready to start and say, okay, I really want to launch my agency, I really want to get it going, and I want to start automation sequences, stuff like that, accountability bot. Yeah, so it's separated into 6 weeks, and then you have a graduation. So you see I have the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, and then graduation. And just so you know what's in this bot, because I didn't want to just like give you a bot that's going to harass you. I wanted to give you the opportunity to do what I'm telling you, give you extra advice in the bot, and you can also submit your work. Kind of like think of like homework. I'm allowing you through the bot to submit screenshots of things that I'm telling you to do. So, for example, in one of the modules, I have you redo a profile completely because you have to optimize it a certain way. And I noticed that a lot of people will do it, but they're still like, I don't know if I did it right. I give you the opportunity in the bot to screenshot it, and it'll send it over to me. And then within like a couple of days, I'll give you my feedback and then send it back. I've never heard of that before. That's something that I wanted to do. And that's what I'm offering in the bot right now. So every week it's automated every 7 days. Once you get it started, every 7 days, you get the new module, and you get the bot that tells you, okay, start doing this in this module. And when you're watching the videos, don't forget to do this and this and this and this and this. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because of this and this and this. So it's really giving you a better understanding of why I'm saying what I'm saying in the modules and what you should be taking notes on and doing for yourself. I don't know if you think that's helpful. Let me know in the chat what you think about an accountability bot. I thought it was pretty cool. My students, I already announced it to them. They think it's really cool, but tell me what you think. Thank you. Cool. All right, cool. So that's the accountability bot. So I added that to go hand in hand with the modules. The next thing I added, let's see what else I forget. New format, weeks. Ooh, the email template bank. Okay, so the next problem, and one of my students, he literally said, can you give me the emails for this? And I struggle with that because I don't feel like any of you guys are going to have a successful agency if everybody keeps copying, pasting everything from everybody. I notice everybody's running the same ad, everybody's running the same copy, and because you're just copying and pasting from these courses, and you shouldn't be doing it. You should be anything we show you or teach you should be like inspiration for you to get creative and make it your own and see what works. And I just saw a video somebody posted yesterday saying, oh, I copied this exact ad from a masterclass. It wasn't my masterclass. This exact ad from a masterclass, word for word. I even copied the image and it's not performing. It's because Facebook ads is not copy and paste. It's for you to learn and take it with you. Now, the one thing that I know is time consuming and we all hate to do it is the email templates. I hated doing them. I used to be an editor of a newspaper, actually, funny enough, community newspaper where Jeff Miller's office is located. But I did the newspaper for a city, and I would do all the editing and the articles and stuff like that. So I have a lot of experience in that. I don't like it. It's time consuming. It's not my passion. But I have I've always included email marketing into my process. And so what I created is first I have an email template bank, which is separated into two. I have one that's separated into your agency. So when you're sitting there saying, oh, I don't know, once I contact a client, I don't know what follow-up series to do after that. How many emails should I send them? What should I say? How do I close them? And so on. So I have all these different types of templates for you that you can use for your agency. Like, hey, let's connect, meaning you've done some kind of connection, whether it's through in person or whatever. So this let's connect is, hey, I saw your business. I thought it was cool. Let's connect. I have the firing sequence, which Theo, he actually talked about this the other day. He needs to fire a client and he didn't even know where to start or what to say. Well, this is, sorry, it's you. It's not me, it's you email. The let's team up. Hey, let's work together. Today's call. So after you have a call, what to say after that to make sure you continue the process and the conversation just doesn't end there. Missed opportunity, and let's close this deal. So that's for your agency. All those emails are done. The next one I've created and creating with a copywriter. We're going literally one by one email, editing them, updating them, making them, optimizing them, are these template email series. So I took, for now, I'm going to do more later on, but for now I took what I thought were the 5 biggest industries that almost everybody is tapping. and we have taken on the project of creating the email series templates for you guys. So this is, for example, when you have a lead opt-in and you start, doing your follow-up process after the lead comes in, because I always tell you guys, and I tell everybody, don't just dump leads on a client. You need to do your part as well and help out with the follow-up, because that's when your clients come back to you crying, saying, oh, my leads aren't answering the phone call. You need to be doing more on your end as well. And part of that is setting up an email series, usually like 4 to 5 emails. And when you have the templates, it makes it easier because you don't have to sit there and write them. So I'll show you one of them. So this is the massage one. So see, email 1, different subjects, action required, and then we go into all the benefits, why you should get a massage, why is this product good. Email number 2, when was your last massage? We go into the benefits. Email number 3, these are the pushbacks, like why people say they can't get a massage, so you push through that. 4 and 5, and all these emails have call to actions to try to get the person to take action. So that's it. The emails are literally written for you, and all you have to do is copy and paste your client's information in it. And you should definitely always customize it a little bit more. Like if you have a different product you want to use, you could do that, but yeah, it's done for you. Just like the chiropractor one we finished yesterday, which congrats to Michelle. She's one of my students. She got her first chiro client this morning. I have to respond to her message, but yay. So this actually worked out really well for her that this got done. So the chiro emails, and mind you, they're all different. They're not copy and paste. Like the massage emails are not the same as the chiros, and the chiros are not the same as the dentist, just swapping out the industry. They're different email templates. That's part of the problem I keep seeing, is that everybody's using the same template for every industry, and all they've done is change the business. That's not good either. So there's different strategies and different things you need to hit with all the different industries. So something to keep in mind. So if you like writing emails, great. I know my students don't like writing the emails, but it's a really important aspect to add into when you're helping out with the follow-up of your leads. All right, so let's look. Janet says, that sounds amazing. Han says, so dope. Accountability bot, yes, that's needed and required to be built into courses, right? I think it's something, or maybe we just didn't think, or nobody's really thought about it, or I haven't really seen it before. But for me, I thought I could do like a whole flow, and then you just keep clicking next. But I don't want to do that, because then my student is gonna, I'm assuming that the student is just gonna say, oh, I'm never gonna click next again. This will just automatically send you the message after 7 days each time, every week. So I'm still harassing you regardless. Oh, for example, the webinar in a weekend, I have you write your own webinar, mimicking mine and recording it just like I record it, which I updated that too. And I allow you to submit your slides so I can review it and make sure you're on the right track. So that's part of it as well. I wanted to add in that like homework aspect of it, where you can submit your homework to me. Now, mind you, I'm not going to edit like 10 versions of it. You send it to me once it's done. And then I'll give you one quick review, give you my recommendations, and then you can go on from there. And then obviously, if you're in the student group, you always have access to me as well. What's graduation? Now sell the bonuses on the bot. Graduation, yeah. So if you look at my modules, these are separated into 6 weeks. So these are the main ones. This is what you need to be doing to get your agency up and running, these 6 weeks. After these 6 weeks, because I saw that people were jumping to all the bonuses afterwards, this is stuff you do later on, and this is stuff you upsell for. So this, for example, week 1 through 6 is what you're charging your retainer for. Any bonuses are stuff that you can, that you're going to sit there and charge for. So for example, the We Miss You campaign, one of my other students, and I think 2 people have written already about how they did this, and they got frantic calls from the owner or the front desk saying, oh my God, this is amazing. We're getting so many calls. The front desk is overwhelmed. This was a great promotion. So this is like a bonus upsell service that you give. So all these bonuses are pretty much upsells to your retainer, because I'm all about not just getting stuck on your retainer amount, per month. If you can make more money doing other things that are super simple and super easy to do, which is what I show you here, that's what the bonuses are. For example, the grow reviews, another person told me they wrote on the group page about how they set up the grow review process. Literally, it maybe takes you less than an hour to set it up for your client. I give you the funnel, I give you the process, I give you everything already pre-made, and literally you just sit back while the front desk does all the work for you. So these are all stupid simple ways to up your monthly retainer. Simon, you're already in. When can I join? The course looks cool. You're hilarious. Juan, okay, cool. Let's see. So what else did I do? I had to take notes, guys. I added, okay, so I noticed that everybody was asking me for like really simple stuff that I'm not good. I've already given you so much content. I don't want to overwhelm you teaching you stuff that's super easy and you can literally find free resources for it online. I'm not going to teach you what you can find for free. What I'm teaching and all these things is more strategy and why and how and techniques, stuff that it takes, you can only do from having so many years of experience, right? So these are kind of like the cheat sheets of how to get there without having the 12 years of experience. It's how to do it now. Now, because everybody was asking me, oh, how do you set up an email sequence? Or how do you set up a pixel? Or like really simple things like that. All I did was create a free resource center. So I have random bonuses as well, but a free resource center where I just guide you into all these other free courses that I'm cool with, and there's more coming. And you can go find those stupid, simple stuff for free. I'm not going to sit there and have you pay for something that you can get literally easily for free, but I help you and guide you on where to get that. Let's see, webinar in a weekend. I updated the video, so now you have the pre-recorded video of me doing it so that you can mimic it as well. You can hear my pitch. You can take it and say, okay, this is how I need to sell a client. This is the exact storyline that I can use to sell the client. This webinar was created over a weekend with Dan Henry, and almost everybody should know who Dan Henry is. He sat there side by side with me and like 6 other people going slide by slide by slide. So this is my webinar. This is not, I'm not giving you his template. That's his copyright stuff, but this is my final product that he literally helped me write like all the copy and how to pitch and stuff like that. So you get the recording and you get the slides. So the other biggest thing that I did recently is I completely redid my automation process. So I'm going to tell you a little story. Oh wait, let me answer questions before I go into this little story. So what's the webinar in a weekend thing? So we're using the webinar to sell what? You're using the webinar to sell your services. So you're selling Facebook advertising. That's what the webinar that I created is so to sell your service of Facebook ads. So that's something, what I've used that for is I've sent it an email saying, hey guys, watch this webinar so you can learn these really cool tricks that you could do on your own. And at the end of the webinar, you're pretty much selling them your service. That's the point of a webinar, but it's used for you to sell your agency, and it works like a charm. So going into my Facebook automation, everybody knows that I do stuff a little bit different. I completely changed my process because of a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It was really me being like a little bit lazy a week ago for a client. So I have this client. They're running massage ads, and now they want to run 2 more specials. And I'm like, crap, that means I have to make like 3 different automations and just by being lazy and like finding a mistake, I'm like, oh my God, there's a way to do it so that you don't have to do 3 processes. Like what I said, work smarter, not harder. I figured out a way to do it one time, and then each time you can just chuck a new deal in. So that's pretty much what I did. The other thing I did was I created the flows for them. So you have everybody knows what Funnelytics is, Funnelytics. I created the Funnelytics for each one. So I'll show you this one, which isn't a big deal. I don't want to show you the lead one because that one's really intense. So all I did was create this path so you can figure it out. And I did the same thing for, I'm not going to open up the lead one because that one's really cool and in depth. But yeah, so that's in there too now. So any questions so far before I keep just rambling on? Let me know below. Applying to Simon. Dennis and Simon, you guys are funny. If you're on the live, say hi, #live. We're just going over all the updates. Like I said, my student group was closed. It's been closed for about a month and a half. Now it's reopened. Now I will tell you about, let's see, what else did I add in here? What am I missing? Ask any questions you have maybe below. So my new, the coaching call, I think the next one is going to be in a couple days, literally live as fuck. That's funny. So if you want to get in before the coaching call, obviously now is the time to do it. Let me stop sharing this. Oh, no, actually, let me share this. So let me go over the course. I've been playing around with it, so some things might be messed up. You guys know I don't like ClickFunnels. I hate it. I changed the works to call it the All Access Pass. I'm sure I'll change it again. It's just people are like, what is the works? I don't get it. And obviously, like, the All Access means, or the works meant you get everything. This is empty right now because I'm adding another module, which I briefly talked about before, but like I told you, I'm always adding. So literally, you can either get one individually or you can get the all access, which right now, because technically I'm still in beta, is the best deal you're going to get. And I'm telling you guys now, and I'm announcing it now, it's changing on Sunday. So I've gotten way too many people, and I don't know why people would tell me this. You would think they would just take advantage and like shut up. But they've been telling me my course is way too cheap. Like way too cheap for all the content that there is. As you guys know, it's only at $4.97 now, and that's because I felt like I'm still in beta and like I don't feel comfortable charging the full price until like I know it's complete. But that's just like a personal thing. But when too many people are telling me it's too cheap, guess what? That's gonna change now, especially now that I have most of the things, almost everything. It's probably like at 85% right now, the course. So this is changing on Sunday. So on Sunday, it's going up to $4.97. $7.97, I think it is. So for all the modules, which if you add them up, it's like 10 times more expensive if you do it individually, plus all the bonuses, which is the lifetime access. So you always get all the updates, like my students know, they get it right now. The sales vault, which is coming next, it's going to be the vault that you give your clients of how the front desk needs to sell the leads. So something else you're going to upsell. These are the email templates, the monthly group coaching call, and also you get into the private student group, obviously. That's all right now at $4.97. That's not literally on Sunday. That's going to change. Now, the other thing that I added, because people kept asking me, is I did add, and I'm not promoting it or pushing it because right now it's such a deal. It's really stupid to get it right now. Later I get it, but I get that not everybody can afford maybe $4.97. The way I equate it is you pay for a college education so that you can further your future. So that's kind of like the investment you make, right? For your education. For us, it's this. I did add a payment plan, but if you use the payment plan, which you're more than welcome to, it's set up in there, you're paying the full price. You're paying the price that it's going to be on Sunday. And what I did is I separated it into 3 months for you guys at $297 payments over 3 months. Now, just know this, though, when you do get the payment plan, which remember, I'm not really pushing it right now because I really want you guys to take advantage of that $4.97 deal because it's never coming back and it's literally going away this week. Know that when you do the payment plan, the course is going to be dripped into you. So which is, for some people it works because they're like, oh, then, I get the modules that I need to work on that month. I get it. So it's kind of a good thing. But if you do get the payment plan for the first month, you're going to get those 3 modules, which is the Mind Hacky, Client Connect, Client Activation. Month 2, you get all the Facebook builds, build 1, build 2, build 3, and my strategies, which literally, for example, one of my students, she was running an ad. I think she told me she got like 1 lead in over a month. She switched it up. I told her to toss like the strategy that she was doing for her. She did mine. She already got 12 in like 2 or 3 days. So it works. It works if you apply it. And then month 3, you get everything else. You get all the bonuses. You get all the master classes. You get everything. So I'm not a big pusher of the payment plan. I just created it because I saw there was a need and you guys have been asking me for it. And like, I'm all about trying to, get everybody this knowledge so that you could see that it works. So it's there if you want it, but just know if you do the math, you are paying the full price, what it's going to be on Sunday. So let's see. Okay, so Juan says, what is the bot module? The bot module is I'm giving you bots. So right now there's 3 in there. I have two more that I have to upload, but you get my badass realtor bot, which I literally sat there with my realtor client and we built it together. And the bot, what it does is it filters the entire lead for the realtor, so that once they're done with the bot, the realtor is calling them already with houses that they're going to want to see, already with their budgets and all the information they're going to need and ready. So it's an easier sell for the realtor when they use this bot. So that's the bot module. Oh, you get my Valentine's Day one, which has sold, I think it sold like $5,000 in 2 days for one of the clients. And then my detox challenge one as well, bot. This created like a really high following for one of my other clients. So I just give you the bots, if that answered your question, Juan. Brandon says, Monica Donna course is opening. Oh yeah, you should keep tagging Monica. Janet says, Stephanie, you said you don't use ClickFunnels for client funnels. No, I don't. I'm not gonna, it's part of, I can't really share the program or I have 3 different ways that I do my funnels instead of ClickFunnels. And my students can vouch for it. It's a lot quicker, it's a lot simpler, and it's a crap ton a lot cheaper. I've split test ClickFunnels against the process that I use. It's not just one software, guys. It's just a really simple, I give you 3 ways to do it depending on like what program you're feeling on running. But I can't really go into like the software details, but it's not ClickFunnels and it's not just one program, and I give you 3 options, and it literally takes less than 20 minutes to probably do my funnel. That converts 10 times higher than my ClickFunnels. I've split tested them. I've done the same copy, the same ad, the exact same funnel, different ways. And ClickFunnels just never won for me. And the only reason I even tried ClickFunnels is because I've been in this digital game for a really long time. I think we're on like 6 years for digital marketing. I'm over 12, but I was being sold on lead pages. So I tried lead pages. It sucked. I didn't like it. Then everybody's now trying to sell the ClickFunnels, and I tried it again, and I still hate it. Like even for my course, I'm already planning on taking it out of ClickFunnels. I literally rearranged this page yesterday, and just rearranging these modules, if you saw it before, it was 3 in a row. Now it's 4 in a row because I was trying to make space for the extra modules. Took me forever because like that's what ClickFunnels does. It makes your life hard. And I'm all about, like I tell you, work smarter, not harder. So yeah, that's if you want, Janet, that is actually the client build part 3, which I think is only $97. So if you just even like didn't want to get the course and only wanted to see like what the hell am I doing that's not ClickFunnels, you can do that in client build 3. Really easy. So Rob says, holy balls, that's a shit ton of modules for beta. Yeah, right, exactly. And actually, when I first launched this, it was a little bit less. But because of the feedback from my students, I've been adding. I added the the accountability bot. I added the email templates because I saw the need for the email templates. And I made sure to get a really good copywriter. Tasha and we vetted the copywriters. People applied for it. And I've been working, editing one-on-one with the copywriters because, and I'm not naming names, but there are copywriters out there that I'm just not a fan of. And I hate like the copy and paste. Like I hate a copywriter that makes one email and uses it for every single industry. I'm not about that. And that's not what these email templates are. These are literally with my strategies that I use in my email marketing, plus the knowledge and the really good writing skills that a copywriter brings to the table. And mind you guys, I paid for these templates. Like I'm paying somebody to do this for you, and I'm just including it in my course for you. Because honestly, I'm doing this for my agency anyway, so I might as well include it for you guys in the course, right? So like when you saw the email template bank, that has you guys know that the majority of my clients are massage spas. It's there. Chiropractor, this is going to my chiropractor. My dentist one, that one's coming now in a couple of days. That's going to my dentist. This gym email series is going to be more of like a fitness related, so that you can use it for different types of gyms, whether it's CrossFit, jiu-jitsu, or whatever. And then obviously my realtor needs an email series as well. So yeah, it's a shit ton of modules for beta. Dennis says, remember I said there are 3 options she uses. I would like to know any tips in Steph's expert experience. I'm not sure what you mean, Dennis, but let me know. And I don't even want to talk about it too much, but after this, I'm creating a little booklet, which is pretty much that, Steph's expert secrets. And it's going to be all like my tips and tricks on on like the stuff I'm always telling you guys and harassing you guys about. Simon says, look, Robin, where's Batman? So, I don't know what you mean. This course is amazing. Made my money back in 1 week. Yeah, Brandon. Brandon's a good example. Brandon and I, that's the other thing I do in my student group, which is if I see you guys really struggling or it's just easier for me to answer your questions on a Zoom, I'll just be like, hey, can we jump on a Zoom and put live in the group? Well, Brandon and I have done that. I think like twice already we've done that. And we went, he had like a really niche market, which was like, it was financial advising and it was an event for like a Mormon, somebody who caters to the Mormon church. Like it's so niche, it's like really stupid. So he was struggling before, redid it, and I know you've had really good success. But the whole point of that is my client build 1, 2, and 3. It's my basic template that I use for every industry, so that you can just do it, and in 2 to 3 days you have your answer of what are the winning ads and why. Like it literally, as long as you do the strategy, within 2 to 3 days you'll have your answer. If it's more niche like Brandon, I think we took a week to get more answers when you're questioning. But this client build 1, 2, and 3 is something you can use for every one of your clients, and it works. It gets results. Doesn't matter how niche it is, just like Brandon's. Brandon's was like insanely niche. I've never seen one go. I've never really seen something so niche small. Your screen just went black. Is my screen still black, guys? Shit. Is my screen still blank? Let me know. Oh shit, it stopped sharing my desktop. I didn't even know that. Damn it. This is what I have to look at my comments. See, I don't even know when it went blank. What the hell? This is why I don't like, oh, okay, so that works. Ugh, how annoying. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Brandon, the course is amazing. Made my money back in 1 week. Yeah, Brandon. Price goes up Sunday. Yes, price goes up Sunday. Sunday, that's it. I'm tired of people telling me it's too cheap for all the stuff that you're getting. And in all reality, like I feel like it's so loaded now, it's totally worth it. And that's why I also made sure to add in the payment plan before to make sure, like, you know, I'm catering to everybody. Understand you're gonna make your money back if you go in this order, absolutely. But I understand we're all not there yet. That's so crazy. I just closed a freaking realtor today. Yeah. So after the dentist emails, I think it's the gym and then the realtor. So you'll have that email template series as well. That's a great real estate bot. Amazing value building one with the realtor. Yeah. That realtor bot is like killer. We literally, what I did was I sat down with her and I told her, okay, let's have the conversation that you have with your client when you're signing them up or trying to sell them a house. And literally that's what the bot is, like writing down the exact conversation so that we get all the information. But this is doing it online before, so that by the time they actually get on the phone with the realtor, she's not wasting her time. She's getting leads that have completed this information. And she's calling them saying, hey, I'm already ready for you. I already got all your stuff ready because you've already given me all the stuff. Thank you, Stephanie. I will get your info in the course. I will get the info in your course then. Yeah, it's in there. About the funnels. That's what you're talking about, not ClickFunnels. I'm not a ClickFunnels fan. That's okay. You covered and answered Janet's question. Okay, cool. Blew my mind when she did the Zoom. Super helpful. Yeah, I've done Zooms with Brandon. I've done Zooms with Michelle. Michelle does really well. So yeah, whenever I see that I can and I have the time to jump on a Zoom in my private group, I do with my students, and we literally go into your ad account, or literally I have access to their ad account. That's how much I'm very hands-on. As well as when I'm doing something for my client, I will go into my student group and do it live so that you guys can ask me questions as I'm doing it anyways. That's kind of the benefit of me still running my one-man agency of 15 clients. Like you can see what I'm doing for them, and then you can ask me questions and then apply it for yourself. So I've been told that's very helpful. Excellent experience, Wonder Woman. Hey, that was my Halloween costume last year, Wonder Woman. No More Black Hole. Yes, a week. Relaunched the campaign Tuesday late and got 5 RSVPs in a day and a half. This stuff works. Wow. See, I didn't even know that, Brandon. That's cool. And events are harder. Events like the one that he's hosting is harder because to get somebody to commit to a date, time, and place is a lot harder, guys. So yeah, that's absolutely amazing. And it says, nope, I can see it. No, that was earlier. I think it was earlier. Sorry, I didn't get the answer about this. Does the webinar get them to schedule a call for us? and then to sell them. So the webinar sells them, and at the very end of the webinar, you set up either your Calendly link or some kind of way of your website, some way for them to schedule the consultation with you. So pretty much it says, hey, these are the 3 secrets, to Facebook ads, and it does it to where you're not giving it all away. You teach them all this stuff. There's crazy pitching in there. It's the whole webinar strategy, that mentality strategy. So all these webinars that you guys get sold on, this is it, but you're going to take this and do it for a potential client. And then at the very end of the webinar, it does the whole, okay, great guys, you can do this for yourself if you have the time to do this, run your business and all this crap, or you could just get somebody who has the experience, the expertise, had so many successes, and get it done for you, which is super easy. And then everybody picks the done for you, and then, that whole thing, right? So yeah, the webinars for your agency to get new clients and close them. Ken says, hands up. Okay, did I go over everything? Pam, price increase. So you guys want to know what you're getting for being on the live, right? The whole giveaway. So Tasha and I were talking about this. I'm like, what should I give? Because I have so much stuff. Oh, don't do that. What is she asking? What software did you use to record the webinar? I think I did it in Zoom. Okay, anyways. So the giveaway. So if you're on my live, hashtag give me the goods below so we can make sure you get it, because after this live, anybody who has not written hashtag give me the goods, you're not going to get it, because this is only for people on the lives. I'm going to give you the massage spa email series templates. So you are going to get all 5 of these emails done for you. Part of it is also so you can already see how these emails are, how they work. So yeah, if you hashtag give me the goods or hashtag something similar to that, I'll make sure, Tasha and I will make sure, you don't have to buy anything from me. You'll get it regardless, just for being on this live. You'll get that email series templates for you. If you think that's cool, let me know. But yeah, hashtag can put at give me the goods. Give me the goods. The other thing I'm offering is, if you do buy the course before Sunday, in the net, what are we on? What's today? I don't even know what day. Remember, I'm a day ahead too. I think it's Thursday. But before the price increases, I'm going to give you a 20-minute strategy call. So when you, because when you guys start the course, I want to make sure that you're not lost. You know where to start. You can also choose to talk to me about whatever. There we go. Let's take that out. You can talk to me about whatever you want. That's a time for a one-on-one for you to pick my brain. So if you purchase the All Access Pass, guys, only the All Access Pass, you're going to get the 20-minute call session included for free. That normally I charge $250 for. I charge $250 for an hour, but you get the point or whatever. So I really don't even do 20-minute calls. But yeah, so that's what you're going to get if you purchase the All Access Pass before Sunday. But remember, if you're in this live and you want the free email template series, hashtag give me the goods. Oh my God, it's Friday. I didn't even notice it was Friday. Thanks, Dennis. That's how off I am. And okay, so ask me any questions you want. If not, that's pretty much everything I got for you guys right now. Tell me if anything was of value, if you have any other questions regarding anything I've gone over. Yeah, so question time. Don't forget, if you're on the live, hashtag give me the goods, because I don't want people crying me after that they didn't hashtag it and they didn't get the goods. So you're getting the 5 series email templates for the massage spas, which is really cool. Let's see what else. Remember, we added, okay, so let me go over everything again, just in case I forgot anything. And I wrote all this down. So I changed the format of the course into weeks and bonuses. So now you have an order to go to. I added the accountability bot, which is a bot that once you opt in, over the next 7 weeks, you're going to be held accountable, saying, okay, this week you need to hit this module, and this is what you need to do and why you need to do it. Oh, by the way, you can submit your homework so I can check it and you can get feedback. I think feedback is essential, because if I just throw you to the wolves, you may drown if it's not right or correct or whatever. Or so I'm more than happy to like give feedback on that kind of stuff. So the accountability bot, if you use it, which everybody in my course should use it, you're allowed to get feedback from me. And there's certain modules that you need that feedback and make sure it's done correctly. Email template bank, there's 2 banks. There's one for your agency, which has all the emails you're going to need for your agency, whether you're pitching clients, whether you have existing clients, and then also for your actual clients. So we're doing massage right now. Massage is done, and if you're, remember, hashtag give me the goods if you want it for free for being on this live. If you're not on the live and you're replay, sorry, you're not going to get it. It's only for the people on the live. Let me clarify that. Chiropractor is done. Dentist is coming in like 2 days. Realtor and gym/fitness is next. And then after that, I will decide to add more. But for now, I mean, that's still a lot. So what's the mind hack? So wait, let me finish the things and then I'll answer questions. So go asking questions as I go along, I guess. I added the free resource center, which will have all links to other free courses. I'm not selling. There's no links in there that I'm going to get fees for or anything. These are all free. I don't benefit from it. I'm doing it to benefit you, where you can get all the courses and learn like the simple stuff that you don't want me wasting my time teaching you that. You want me to teach you the goods. So when you need to like know how to install a pixel, or like if your ad is over 24 hours, where do you submit to get it going? If it hasn't been approved, all that stuff is in the free resource center. So just in case you're clueless of where to go get it, I added the webinar and a weekend recording. So you can actually hear my pitch and how you need to do it as well. Remember, in the accountability bot, I let you submit your webinar once you're done with it, so I can give you feedback as well. The other thing I didn't show you guys, the outlines. Okay, so one of the biggest problems, and I know I've experienced this in courses, which is why we did it, Tasha, and then she sent it to me to check over, but Tasha has done a great job, and she's created these outlines for you, and these outlines pretty much are the main points of all the videos. So it goes over. So what would happen is, I don't know if this happens to you, let me know if this happens to you, but it happens to me in every course, is I will watch the video, and by the time I watch all the videos, I don't even remember what's in the beginning videos. Like, my mind is so scatterbrained. So we created outlines of the videos so that you can always just take it's kind of like notes, or the spark notes of the video. So you can go back and say, oh, that's right, I need to do this, I need to do that. That's also part of the accountability bot, right? The bot is going to give you notes. Don't forget to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this. So I know that I struggle I'll read a book, for example, and not remember everything I just read. Same thing with these videos. I'll watch a video and not remember everything, or maybe the super important points. So we created these outlines for you. So that's really cool. Let's see what else. So that, I forgot to talk about that. What else? So we created that. I added more videos to the Client Connect as well. The automation, I have redone my entire automation strategy for all my clients because I found a new kind of hack way to do it that makes it even stupid easier, especially if you have to run multiple deals for one client. It makes it super easy and less time consuming, and I'm all about that, working smarter, not harder. Somebody even asked me the other day, like, how do you travel the world and run a one-man agency and have over 15 clients? Well, this is how I do it. Literally everything in this course is how I do it. What else did I add? The automation guidelines updated. Yep. Client build, the outlines. Next coaching call is probably right after Sunday. The automation, I'm re-recording that video as well to reflect my new strategy. So all my students are allowed to jump on that call as I'm building it, so you can ask me questions. And then I always go into my free group and allow the first 5 people to comment, join my Zoom call as well. We added let's see what else. We added the payment plan, which I'm not pushing for you guys to do, but I totally understand everybody's situation. So if you can only, do a little bit at a time, just remember you're paying the entire price of what it's going to be on Sunday. And the modules will be dripped into you over 3 months. So again, if you're in this live, hashtag give me the goods so you can get the massage emails for free. And if you do purchase the all access pass at that $497 rate before the price goes up on after Sunday, then you'll get the 20-minute strategy session Zoom call for free added to your purchase. Okay, so let's answer the question. I hate when that I look down, guys. It's because I'm looking on my phone. So because BeLive doesn't tell me the people's names. They just say comment from a Facebook person. So Juan is asking about the mind hacking session. Okay, so the mind hacking section is really important. There are a couple modules that I feel like people don't understand the importance of it. So in the mind hacking section, it's me doing interviews with all of these local businesses and people, and the accountability bot will tell you why or what to do. The reason of these videos is because you should be mimicking the way that so everybody talks about like the free, free student or curious student method. I have a similar method, but it's not free. Like I'm not telling you to work free. You're providing something else. It's the way you pitch. And that's what these videos are, is I do the same strategy for all these videos. This is also for you to get into the minds of these business owners. Once you understand what these business owners are thinking, you're never going to go to a chiropractor again and say, hey, or a dentist and say, hey, can you please run a deal for $21, when you understand now that it costs them $40 to provide the service. So it just helps you strategize more when you're pitching the clients. So I do all these interviews for you to mimic it, and that's how you should pitch it, because at the end of all these videos, I promise you, they're either asking me for my business or they're emailing me and harassing me later on, how can I work with you? How can I work with you? So it works. And the reason why I'm doing all these is so you can understand the business owner, and so you can also mimic me and how I pitch and how I talk to them, because by the end of these videos, you've established yourself as such an expert in the industry that they're overwhelmed with information, and all you've done is literally talk about stuff you already know. But there's a strategy behind it. So that's what the mind hacking videos are. And you're going to see they're all very similar. People said that this one was really cool. They had never thought about landscape architects. You don't even know, like the budgets that they have is insane. So that's mind hacking. I hope that answered your question, Juan. Dennis says, Friday, yeah. Thanks so much to share time on live. So what about the mind hacking? Fix your mindset to action things. Oh, to Juan. Okay. Good time to do this, by the way, Ken. Yeah, Ken, I don't know if you got in the $497 early bird special, but anybody who's getting in pretty much before the price goes up, they all say it's well worth. And that's probably why I'm getting a lot of comments of people saying my course is way too cheap. Literally, people who are buying it are saying, oh, I bought it, but it's too cheap. Like, okay, whatever. I'm changing that. Don't worry. There's so much information. There's so much useful stuff. You make your money back in no time. You just run that We Miss You campaign, and Ken can tell you, and you'll make the business owner's money back and your money back like instantly. That's how good it is. You can literally run that, as many times per month. And the funny thing is about the We Miss You campaign is there's ways to do it, but you can actually, let's say you don't have leads for that client yet. So you haven't run Facebook ads, you have no leads for that client. You can still run the We Miss You campaign for a client's existing clientele, or like their existing list that they all have. You can run this We Miss You campaign. So you don't have to do the work of getting new clients to run this campaign. You could do it with the information that the client already has, which is really cool. But I see like different niches in there. Yeah, so that's what you're confused about. Yeah, I picked very like random niches so that don't everybody go running to the chiro. Don't everybody go running to the dentist. You're going to learn there's other niches that need your service. So that's why there's other niches in there. But the dentist, I think we have it scheduled for when I get back, but they're all going to be there as well. Dennis says, excellent. That's why I mind map courses. Yeah, exactly. It's the same concept. Janet says, that's awesome. Actionable steps, one module at a time, complete the next. Exactly. And that's what the bot does too. It gets you from one module to the next module to the next module. And you're getting a message from me in 7 days saying, hey, have you done the last one? And then now you can play catch up. And I kind of tell you in the beginning how much time you need to take to do it. Dennis says, interviews are the bomb. Yeah, the interviews are pretty cool. Let's see. Juan says, yes, it did. type of sort of a type of Q&A. So it's not a Q&A. It's not a Q&A. There's a method to my madness, and it works every time, guys. So this mind hacking is not a Q&A. It's not I ask a million questions to the client. There's a different. I offer a service to them, which is not really a service. You just have to watch the mind hacking videos, and the accountability bot really goes into detail of like what and why I do all that. Flow builder. ManyChat's not working. Oh, well, I can't show you that. I was going to show you it in ManyChat. So yeah, it's not a Q&A. It's a different strategy of how to get them to like literally they all were begging for my services at the end. So yeah, that's what I teach you guys to do. The mind hacking is straight up ninja. Man, should I call it something like ninja hacking, easy way to close every freaking client? It really is like a ninja hack. I like that, Brandon. I might like steal that. I'll give you cred though. I always give you cred. I always give everybody cred. Educate your client. Exactly. So think about it. If you provide education, they're now going to hold you at this really high level, and really you're not giving any crazy insight education, but for them it's education. And then at the end they're like, oh my God, that's so much education that I don't have. I'm not the expert in. How do I just hire you to do it? And how much is it going to cost? And even it actually in the accountability bot, I added something that's not in the video. I actually tell you, and I think Brandon, you got a sneak peek of it because you told me you zoomed into the accountability bot. It tells you like how to pitch without being pitchy, right? So it says, do not pitch at the end of this mind hacking video. You do not need to pitch. You need to do this instead. And I actually give you an example of how to word things. That's not pitchy, but technically you're still pitching them. So Ninja Closer. Yeah, ooh, I like that too. Ninja Closing Module. Ninja Closer module. I don't know how to think about it, but I do like it. Great ideas, guys. Okay, so I'm starved. Everything here in Australia closes like at 3 or 4. I don't understand that. So if you don't eat lunch before 3 or 4, you're getting like all the leftovers. So I am going to have to leave for lunch soon. Also meet up with my mom and sister. If you have any last minute questions, let me know below. If you're in the live, I'm going to say this one last time, hashtag give me the goods so that we can give you the free email template series. It's a series of 5 emails for massage spas on that I worked with a copywriter, and I'm actually going to really push this copywriter after. If you guys saw like a couple months ago, I posted a job posting for a copywriter, and we asked, so like I think like 50 people answered it. Oh, hire me, hire me, hire me. Yeah, sure, great. So Tasha went there and she reached out to every one of those copywriters, and we had them just answer a simple questionnaire, 5 questions. And guess what? Only like a handful of people actually did it. So anybody I work with, like I want that commitment. And they did some samples for me before. And then also this copywriter was on a trial with me, but they've done such an amazing job that I'm keeping them long-term, and they're going to do other agency work for me as well. So I'm definitely going to try to bring him on a live after we're done creating all these email series, just maybe so he can give you guys some strategy and tips as well when it comes to copywriting. So don't forget, hashtag give me the goods for that email series. You're going to get it for free if you're on the live, And then also remember, if you purchase the All Access Pass, it's $497 right now. It's going to go up in 2.5 days. You will get a 20-minute strategy session with me. If you have any issues or any questions, always feel free to message me. I answer my messages, or message Tasha because my inbox does get flooded. Either one of us will be more than happy to help you guys and guide you the right way, because everybody knows who are like, oh, which module do I buy? I'm not all about you guys buying stuff that's not gonna correct your immediate need. So I'll usually ask you, what is your biggest problem that you need to solve right now? And I'll guide you to the right module if you're not getting the All Access Pass. Obviously, right now, the best deal is the All Access Pass, because you're getting the student group as well, which I'm very hands-on. You get the live Zoom calls in there. You get you see me work in my agency in there. So the private student group already is like very interactive. So the deadline is Sunday, 12 a.m. Yeah, like so midnight. By midnight, that's it. Done. It'll close. So Sunday, that's it. No more. Oh shoot, my hair. And I think that's it. let me know if you have any more questions before I close this out. My students, you guys, were doing the coaching call literally after Sunday, setting the date, so it'll be next week, and also the re-filming of the automation module, which you guys will all be tagged in, including I'll give it to 5 people for free in the public group, so I don't mind doing that as well, just so you can see my automate. I'm so excited about this automation hack, and you guys can already check it out by pulling up those funneletic flows, but I'll explain it in the video more for you guys. So, but that's for my students. So if you get the all access pass before, you can be part of that as well. Dennis says, I'm in the wrong area. Are you serious? Because I'm in the CBD and I've been in all areas and everybody closes at 3 or 4. It's really annoying, actually. It's like they take siestas here. In Miami, we don't take midday naps. So Janet says, I'm so glad I found you. I could just cry. Oh my God, don't cry, because I cry for like anything. So I'll cry too. Don't do that. But yeah, Janet, I'm very hands-on with my students, and very much like, whatever your problem is, we're going to solve it. We're going to fix it. And, you know, your guys' success is my success. And that's all I want at the end of the day. Natasha, give me the goods. Give me the goods. Cool. Okay, got it. Yo, live. Daniel, hashtag give me the goods, or you're not going to get the template series, the free template series I'm giving out. Extra value, massive assets. CBD closes too early. It's not eatery area. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. If you don't have any more questions, I'm going to hop off. The deadline is Sunday. So even if you're watching the replay, I wanted to just give a benefit to you guys who are on the live and interactive with me. But if you are getting the replay, the benefit you could still get is from getting the course before it ends on Sunday, or before it goes up in price. It's going from $497 to $797, guys. Also, I added the payment plan, but you are going to pay the $797. But if you still opt for the payment plan, though, which I'm not pushing, but if you do want the payment plan, you'll still get that 20-minute strategy session. As long as any purchases of the all access or the whole course before Sunday, you'll get the free 20-minute session. So yeah, that's it. If you have other questions, just put them in the comments and I'll follow up with them after. So, all right, bye. That's it.